Hello, welcome back to the T-Sod Show. In this episode, we're going to piggyback off the last one about understanding dopamine. Today, we're going to teach you folks how to live a work-centric life. I believe it's the way to move forward and keep the needle moving forward so that you know you're always taking a step forward and almost never taking a step back. If you want to feel that way, join me as we explain how to live a work-centric life. Now, when I say something like a work-centric life, do not freak out and think that I only mean you can only ever work and that's it. Because that's not what I mean when I say work-centric life. Okay? So let me just teach you guys how to do this. So basically, what you're going to do is if you don't want to feel like you're moving backward, you have to do something to make you feel like you're moving forward, make you feel like you're progressing in life. So the best way to do this in any way is really sit there with yourself, okay? Pray if you need to, meditate if you need to, but sit with yourself. Don't talk to friends, don't talk to family. Sit there by yourself and figure out what you want out of life. Get specific. What do you want? What job do you want? What spouse do you want? What do you want your kids to look like? What do you want your house to look like? What do you want, what music do you listen to on the way to work? What car are you driving to work? How does this all feel? How does it smell? How does it taste? Literally all of that. You want to get specific. What do you want out of your own life? Because it's your life, okay? Life comes from you, not at you. What I mean is get specific. Get all of those details down. Get all of those details, okay? And I mean really search for what you might believe your purpose in this world is, what the reason you were born is, okay? Get very specific with yourself. Get very, soul search. You want to soul search a little bit. Now, once you find your purpose, once you find your goal, what you want out of life, okay, everything you do from now on is going to be to chase that goal. It's all going to be for the purpose of that goal. What no one's going to tell you about this step is when everything you do is for that goal specifically, it's terrifying. It is a scary way to live. It's a scary life to live. Because you're scared. You don't know what people are going to think. You don't know what you're going to think. You don't know if it's going to pan out. You don't really know anything going in. But I can tell you sticking to anything for a long amount of time normally has some upward trend, if you will. If you go to the gym every day, but you barely do anything, but you go every single day, eventually you'll get good at lifting. If you run on the track every single day, even if you only walk the track, if you're there every single day, eventually you'll try running and eventually you'll get good at it. So anything you do for a long amount of time, you'll get good at. If you study long enough, you'll remember the information. So it's the same with your dream, your business, your goal, your whatever it is. Never give up and always work for that thing. If you're always working for that thing, you can't possibly get worse at the thing. It's just not the way it works. The next thing is going to be to focus on your mission. What that means is this is now your mission. Your mission is to achieve your dream. That is your mission. Your mission comes above girls. It comes above your friends. It comes above your family. Now, I get it. It doesn't come above those things like your loved ones. But if your loved ones aren't going to die or they don't need you there for support for something, you're fine focusing on your mission. Your mission should be above most things, okay? You know when you see a guy get a girlfriend, and you've probably done it, I've definitely done it at a point in time, and I regret it. But you get a girlfriend, okay, and you realize you're not you anymore. You're not focused on having fun. You're not focused on doing the things you want to do. Now you're focused on the amount of time you can spend with her. And the more time you spend doing things you want to do, the less time you can spend with her. The more time you spend with friends, the less time you can spend with her. The more time you spend with family, the less time you can spend with her, unless it's a longer relationship, a closer one, and then you bring her around your family, and then now you even might justify it going, oh, I spend time with both, so, I'm getting the best of both worlds. No, you need to be focused on your mission, okay, until it is achieved. And I don't mean achieve the whole fucking thing, okay? Or I need to stop cursing. I don't mean achieve the whole goal here. I just mean when you go to achieve your mission, okay? Like, let's say your mission was $1 million and you get to around 500K, and there's like a trip that everyone's planning. You have 500K, you can go on the trip, okay? It's not going to kill you. But yeah, when you get back, you should still focus on the mission. So your mission is your main focus at all times. That's your main focus, okay? You want your life and everything you do, habit-wise, to be focused around that end goal. The last thing I have is try to make it a lifestyle, okay? You want to try to make it a lifestyle. You want to try to cut it into your day every day. So, like, if I need to shoot a bunch of videos, I will take out 2 hours, 3 hours of my day to sit here with the camera, recording myself, batching videos. And then the next day, I will take those same 2-3 hours and edit videos. I will take 2-3 hours the next day and either perfect the videos or make a thumbnail, whatever it is. But that would be an ideal daily routine for my goals. And that's why I said, you want to focus it to where it's a lifestyle. If you want to eat better, right? Don't just eat better, eat clean and eat whole foods, and make it a lifestyle to not put anything nasty in your body, to not put anything processed in your body, only whole foods that came out of the ground or off an animal's back, okay? You want to commit it to a lifestyle. Like, you live this way. This isn't just some temporary goal chase. You actually live this life, okay? If you want to be a content creator, you want to live the life of someone who is a content creator. If you want to be an astronaut, you live the life of someone who wants to be an astronaut. If you want to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company and that's like your thing, then everything you do should be something that a CEO of a Fortune 500 does when they wake up in the morning. Now, obviously, this can be a little specific to you, but you get the idea. You need to do what you would do if you had the job that you want. And that's the only way to, live your life and make sure that you're always making progress, always moving forward. I also believe that living a work-centric life is, in a way, how to live an honest, happy life. We were made to work a little bit. And as a dude, you were definitely made to work. You were made to be the head of your relationships, the head of your household. You're supposed to be strong, so you have to learn how to work hard. You have to learn how to have hope when there's no hope. You have to learn how to not eat for a while, not sleep for a while, work and work and work, and then also enjoy. You want to do everything hard, okay? I'm going to leave you with this because I kind of got the point out of the way. The point is focus on your mission, and that should be one of the top priorities in your life, okay? Focusing on that goal should be one of the top missions and priorities that you have in your life every day moving forward. But I want to end on this. When you are trying to be a good man, a masculine man, a good, honest, hardworking man that everyone can respect and has presence when he walks into a room, things like that, you need to be a capable man. You need to know how to work hard, okay? And what I mean is, you want to do everything hard. You want to enjoy your life hard. So, what I mean by enjoy your life hard is work hard and enjoy that you get the gift of working. Visualize your future hard and enjoy the fact that you get to visualize that future, that you have a brain that can do that. When you rest, sleep hard. Make sure you're getting the best quality sleep you can get, because you're going to work hard tomorrow. When you enjoy the fruits of your labor, if you take a vacation, if you, I don't know, have a cheat day from your diet and whatever, enjoy that. Binge out. Eat till your stomach can't handle it anymore. But tomorrow, you're right back on the horse. If you are taking a vacation, drink, smoke, eat, laugh, do backflips. Who cares? Enjoy it. And then right when you get back, you're back on the horse. You're focused on your mission. People were meant to create, and I think living a work-centric lifestyle is the best way for you to create, and you to create a life that you can be proud of and happy and enjoy living. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It helps me out. At the time of this recording, we are at 413 subscribers. The goal is 1,000, so anywhere we can get closer to that, please subscribe. I notice a lot of you aren't, and it really helps me out. Really helps me keep moving forward. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. And yeah.